longer than expected. I'm so sorry. I ended up having to heat up water. Oh no. I just looked at the... I know I'm not on the screen, by the way, because I want to at least make a little bit of a surprise for you fishy. But yeah, I had to heat up water. Oh no. And it took a lot longer than expected. But yeah, I'm gonna pop into the screen now and show you the surprise. Boop. Hi. Ah. It looks so cute. This is I actually found out about this today, kinda. And I had to try it out. So, yay! I'm pretty happy with it. It's like a simplified version of myself. Wait, wrong shaped ears, but it's fine. They look cute. Yee. I need to drink some water. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. I actually figured out that this was with a program, and I figured it out that I can kind of edit some stuff, and I'm gonna do it. Also, if you just cannot throw stuff at me, but the objects are just the default ones. I really want to like make different objects into it. It's gonna be fun. Like, bloop. Ah, oh no, it was a poop. That was disgusting. But yeah, pretty happy with it. It just sucks that my camera thingy where my phone keeps disconnecting. But oh well. Okay. Now we need to try I kind of tested it out because my graphic card isn't the best, so games lag a bit depending on the game. So I tested it out and it looked fine. I just hope it won't get laggy while I'm streaming, but I don't think it will because the model is pretty light. That's good. From what I tested, it was fine. This is a true test now, though. Cause Night in the Woods actually lags a little bit for me while I'm playing without the, even without any models or anything. While I'm streaming, it just lags slightly. Okay. But I hope your fishes like it. Wait. No, it's fine. I thought I noticed something. It's all good, yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do. Hi! 안녕하세요. to the stream. You've changed and got cuter than before. Thank you. I don't know if you heard me talking about it. I don't know why the game is so loud for me. I can't even hear myself think. But yeah, I kinda was messing around with it today. It's from a program called VTuber Kit. And I think it's a pretty new thing. It's very limited at the moment, but it's pretty amazing. You can actually do some cute stuff with it. Ah! Like throw me stuff, and the hand pets are different too. E. It's fun now. It's fun now. Ah, Ichinya, hi. Welcome to the stream as well. Thank you. Actually, I'll send you the link of it later. I think you'll like it. It's a thing that I found around Twitter called, I just said it, VTuber Kit, like this. It's also in my credits. I also always put all the links and stuff, all the credits down there. It's very cute. Hi Svenja, welcome to the stream as well. How are you guys doing, by the way? Oh, actually, I was testing it out before, so no waking up. You're all cool. Yeah, you should try it out. Seems really fun because you can actually there's a whole throwing stuff at you and the head pets that you can connect to your Twitch. I actually have them connected, so your fishes can abuse me with throwing me stuff. Actually, I want to check the PC before. Let's see. Last night inspired me. For longest night, I'm getting you a library card. You're welcome. Nah. My cappuccino is very hot still. Dude, my mouth tastes so weird this morning. Like a tire. What did you do, Grigna? I don't remember what happened. Oh, I think I do. We hanged out with Bia. We went to the library. I tried to pay a appeal card to pay off for people in Tron. Huh. I tried to pay a appeal card? What is a... Oh, I mean a apple? Wait, what? Okay. I'll drink water. I'll be at work trying to wash it out with whatever in the cooler. Whatever's in the cooler. Wow. Oh, I messaged message. Planets are too pitted, as they cannot know how big the cool they are. Pit. I'm pretty sure I'm reading it wrong. Dr. Katie Conklin, National Astronomy Agent. I can't read today. I know. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mute my phone. Wait, before something happens. Ah. Thank you, Svenja. Morning, sunshine. You feeling okay? You look a little limp. Yeah, weird dreams. Weird night. You say weird a lot. Just being honest. You taking headache meds? They're in the bathroom cabinet. Yeah, I am. They're kinda working, kinda not. Well, maybe it needs more sleep. Maybe she does. I mean, more than 10 hours or so you already get. I can't relate. You've always been my sleepy girl. Oof. What did you do last night? Wait, did something go wrong with my camera thing? Oh, there you go. That's still an idea. I actually tried it out with the like in this model, but there's not really ears in this program. Those are the only ears pretty much outside of the bunny ones. I think. I don't remember anymore. But yeah, that's something I would actually like to do at some point. Have like a fox form or something. But I don't know how it's going to work still. Ah! Why? What was it? I didn't see what it was. Went to the library with Bia. That sounds nice. It was weird. Interesting. Okay, gotta go. Be safe, hun. Take it easy. You really do look a little tired. Getting out makes me feel better. Me too. Maybe it's a good day to get out in the fresh air. Yeah. I'll let you know. Bye, sweetie. Oh no, not the poop. From what I saw, I can actually edit those. So I think I'm gonna make some stuff. I'm gonna have to draw some stuff. Nice and sunny today. I hate rainy days. Just wanna never leave bed. Yes. I love them. Nice and gray. But I actually like rainy days though. They just make you want to stay in bed though, all cozy with a blankie. Sun's too bright sometimes. Need more clouds. Cloudies. Alright, I'm out. Bye bye, sweetie. Is there anything else? No. Bye, mama! Let's go be a rebel. Destroy some stuff. Nice art stream to troll stuff. Yeah, I could like make a stream myself making them, but it might be a really short stream if I do that. Because there would be really simple from... I think so. I'm not sure. Hey Salmers! You were great last night. Aw, thanks. Having you to bounce ideas off helped. I'm good for that. Want to hear a new poem? Yes. This is a short one. Because I'm tired. Me too, so that works out. I got mad one time. It was online. I've been mad on the internet before too. It's crazy making. What were you doing at the library? I go to the library. No, but seriously. Aw. Tears? Okay, bye. But you can give suggestions like what for your stuff for me to draw and for your fishes to be able to throw at me. Wait, let me check something real quick. The thing on my phone is giving off a bunch of errors. It should be fine. Wait, let me try to stop it. Is it working? No. There you go. It's kind of lagging for some reason. I think I need to get my hands at a webcam. Cause this keeps failing, I don't know why. But anyways. Fan art of Twitch streamers, V-streamers, art type, like for a stream. Oh no, what's happening? Why is the game so laggy now? Wait. What's going on? I think it might be my PC. And it keeps lagging out. Yeah, I might do it. I do need to start, go back to drawing. I haven't been drawing in a while. I don't remember actually, I think the last thing I drew was for a overlay that I've been working on slowly. I don't know what's up with this. I might I might need to ditch the model. Oh no. What if I do this though? What if I did this? It might help? Like lower the resolution? Sucks! Eee. Sucks. And I also have a tail. Look at it go. Yeah, this might help, I don't know. It might just be in the down here. We need to get a pretzel though. We need to feed out our children. Thank you. I really appreciate when you draw me. Okay, I got it. I got the noms. Might just be down here that my PC doesn't really like it. It might be that. Run! Run from the lag! Lag is bad. Whoa, hi down there. Ahoy there, mate. Ha ha ha. Is that Mr. Salvi? What are you doing in a boat? In the tunnel? Is it late in the late afternoon? When are you doing home from school? You answer first. I guess I kinda dropped out. Oh dear me. Yeah, the thing is just disconnecting. I might sadly have to drop out the model. Sad. Ah! You threw an onion at me. Yeah, I might need to drop the model and just use it with lighter games maybe. We'll keep going for a little bit more and see if it stabilizes or something. If it doesn't, or I could play something else, but I kind of feel like playing Night in the Woods now. Yeah, if I have to remove the model, I'll just put a reactive PNG. Yeah, sorry. Why are you apologizing to me? I don't know. Oh, what are you even doing down here? It's my side hustle. Salvage salvage. What's that? I'm a junkman, mate. Are you not mowing lawns anymore? Oh no, I'm still doing the landscaping. But I'm also a pulverizer of fine goods provider? No. I don't know what that word is. But I think it was kind of like provider or something. For the discerning enthusiast. Okay, side hustle, yeah. You wanna come along? Bolt right back into the tunnel? That might be fun. Gonna be a short trip today, but might be fun. I want to go. This probably isn't smart. It's pretty safe. I just need a second pair of hands. Usually I take one of the kids over there. Hey teens! I'm going on this boat now. Just saying, like if anyone should ask. I got on this boat with Mr. Salvi here. Okay, thanks. That was... Okay, let's go. She's just making sure she'll be safe. People will know where she went. And lots of folks from somewhere else drive past. Between Fort Lucine and Willow Grove. They like going to antique stores out here. I think they think it's exclusive or something. And that's the side hustle. Wow. Did I know it's garbage? It's not garbage. Sorry. Here, we're coming up on one now. You'll see. It's pretty spoopy. This is garbage. It's an island of garbage. Your garbage is my priceless antique. Once it's cleaned up a bit, look around and find something. Is this thing safe to walk on? Oh yeah, years of sediment and rocks and junk. Haha, you called it junk too. Ha. It's a racket, right? That's how I say it, right? Oh wow, it's a thing. A sled? Really bad boat? No. Maybe you like sleep in it, little garbage hammock. Should I take this garbage bed? But here. Oh yeah, love me a mysterious garbage object. Oh, an axe. Ah, a big axe. Do I want a big garbage axe instead of this other thing? Yes. It's so big and axey. Okay. Find something good? Killer garbage axe. Oh, nice! Looks like an old fire axe from somewhere. Axe murder garbage axe. Yes, it should conceivably murder someone with this. Have to sharpen it first. Oh, I'll sharpen it. Planning on murdering someone? I keep my options open. Oh no, me. Why are you saying those things? They'll think it's true. Oh dear. And somehow he'd ran over his old foot. No! With the mower. Oh no! No! Same, May. Same. Yes, he got a limp now. But he still comes to work. Jeez. Gotta work. Oop. So, okay, so remember how I said I needed a second pair of hands? Oh yeah, what was that about? So there's a little panel back where you are. Gonna need you to use it and move the slide up here. Oh. Wait, why? We got bats down here. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! Endo! Antonia, hi! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I am pooped. Oh no. You're like tired. That type of pooped. So I don't like bats. But bats like bugs. And bugs like light. So you're gonna shine that light all around them and get them to scatter. Looking for bugs. They mostly go away for a while when they scatter. Oh, okay. Now get ready. We're coming up on a place they like to cluster together. Just finished helping a friend. A friend get his stuff out of his house and into my spare room because he got kicked out. Oh no. I hope your friend is alright. That really sucks. It's kind of a big fear of mine, just getting kicked out and having nowhere to go. It does suck, but Blood Friend was here to help. I'm glad he had you. It's good to have a friend nearby that can help. Okay, got it. Here we go. Up above me. How do I do it though? Oh. Huh? Oh! Wow. Did most of them leave? I think so. Sure. We're a lot of them. Ugh, I hate them. They're cute though. They are cute, me. They're so cute. I love bats. They are not. They are. Can I take a bat home? Ain't no bat Ain't no bat getting on my boat. Sooner swim back than have a goddamn bat on my boat. Okay, no bats. No bats. We don't want to get kicked out of the boat and have to swim in the canal water. It's probably stinky or something. Alright, well, we're coming up on another island. Garbage! Whoo! Nice. You gonna look around? No, I'm gonna hang out in the boat. No, I wanna look around. Oh, of course I'm gonna look around. Good. Yee. You're so sarcastic like your dad. You still talk to my dad? I don't know why I had an accent there for a second. I don't know what type of accent that was, but oh yeah, I get my meats from him once a week. Last fall, us and some of the boys from the factory days went up to the Stutter's old hunting camp. You get anything? Ed Grass got a 6-point buck. I don't know what that means because I don't go hunting. Oh, nice. Alright, let's go. We got a schedule to keep. Actually, before I continue, I kinda want to try something out. Since my camera phone keeps disconnecting, I wanted to try to. That might be a bad idea right now. Actually, I wanted to go try to grab a camera that is in the house and try to use it. But I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I think I'm gonna try it out and see what happens. I just hope I won't need to restart my PC or something. I'm gonna try it. First I need to ask if I can use it actually. So I'll be right back really quick. I'm gonna ask, and if I can take it, I'm gonna try it out. Be right back. Blah. I'm back. I got the camera. And it's working, but we just need to test it out now to see if it lags or not. Cause like this is one last thing open though. So it might help. But now the camera is like really up. Like on top of my monitor. So I'm always looking down, but I think that's fine, right? Yeah, that should be fine. No. Let's try it out now. Now I can actually use my on my phone to check on the stream. We are. Okay. I think I would need to adjust a little bit of the camera, but I think for now it's good, just for us to test it out. Let's see. Find anything good? Nah. No. Yeah, now I'm always looking down. I'm used to the looking up thing now. Looks weird. What is this? Holy shit! Dracula's teeth! Those are so rad. I could totally be a Dracula. Please don't put that in your mouth, mate. Please. I beg you. No. I beg you. Please, no. Of all the false teeth in the world, Dracula's teeth are the best. Should I take these excellent Dracula teeth? Blah. Why did Dracula say blah? I'm gonna put this in and find out. No. Yes. But still, you don't know where that's been. Whose mouth it was in. Should probably clean them first. At least that. But still, I wouldn't put that in my mouth. Oh my god! It's a coconut monkey. What's a coconut monkey? What's a coconut monkey? I'm very curious what it is. Like the one Granddad bought back from Hawaii. Do I want this coconut friend? I want to see what a coconut monkey now is. Wait. Coconut monkey. Wait. Oh. It's a monkey made out of a coconut. Like they carved it to look like a monkey. That's kind of cute. Hi, Gina. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the hug. Hug for you too. Hope you're having a good day. Do I want this coconut friend instead of these Dracula teeth? Hi, how goes the game? Goes well. We're kind of testing out the model thing, and we had some problems. I think I resolved it with the actually using a camera instead of my phone in an app. Cause like that, I don't have like an extra thing open. I think it helped. I'm not sure yet. We're testing it out. The game is going good. The story is interesting. That's the best thing you can describe this game. It's just interesting and experience. Should we take the coconut monkey or the Dracula teeth? Do you feel she's do you fishes have like a preference between those two? I think I might take the Dracula tea. Cause that with the axe, I think it would pair out well. So no, I'm gonna take the Dracula tea. Good choice, thank you. It's kinda sticky and soft. Ew. You're gonna vote for the tea, nice. Find anything good? Dracula tea! Just don't put that in your mouth, please. May, I beg you. Oh wow! I remember these. They still make them. Now they're a market that never goes away. People will always want to be Draculas. I don't want to be a vampire. No choice. I'm gonna put these in. Oh god, please don't. They're disgusting. Yes. They probably are very disgusting. Gonna bite ya. Alright, let's keep going. Blah. And that's how I saved Longest Night. Haha, wow. Did you ever tell your kids? What? No, I'd spoil the magic. Did they ever notice your neck scar? Now I'm kind of curious about the story. What happened that they got a neck scar? If they did, they never said it, nothing. Did the cops ever caught the guy? Oh no, he's still out there. But he ain't coming back anytime soon. Wow, great story. I'm so curious about the story now. Alright, we're coming up on another bat next. Do bats have nests? Whatever, get the light ready, shine it up there, and get rid of them. Hey Ace, aye, sir. Here they come! Where are they? Sneakies. Oh, there they are. Oh! That's a lot of them! Huggies for everyone. Did most of them leave? I think so. I got them good. Yo. Thanks, kid. I'm 20! Haha. Well, at my age, that's plenty kid enough. Rude. Coming up on another island. Wow, many of these are... how many of these are down there? Down here? Oh, I can't read. Oh, I ain't counted. Seem to find new ones all the time. And lost old ones. Spooky. We're pretty far back now. It's always a bit spooky. Oh, I can go pretty back with the light. I'll have my cappuccino. I need to finish drinking it. It's getting kind of cold. Oh, old trolley car over there. Yeah, we're getting close to where the flood really hit hardest. Can't imagine this place still up and running. It was quite something. Had a sense of going somewhere. Yeah. Way back when they got these new trolley cars. They were designed by some company overseas. Big and fancy like France or something. They are pretty. Yeah, they still got their charms. You wanna look around? Sure. Yeah, what are we gonna get next? What's this? Oh, wonder how old this is. It's pretty soggy. What sport even is this? It's a sports mystery. The worst kind of mystery. It's pretty enough. Pretty though. Do you want this thing? Do I want this thing? I don't know what it is though. Oh, the other thing is like a soccer helmet thing. I don't know what that is. It just looks like a spike or something. Sure. Could hang it on the wall. That'd be pretty neat. And then look up what it's even for. Cool. Let's see what she says about this. Oh, nice. Football, our official religion around here. I could totally wear this. It's functional. I could totally wear this in the winter in case I slip on the ice. I could wear this if I was in a fight. Could probably stop a bullet even, I don't know. It smells inside though. Do I want this thing? More than the ancient fang thing? I'm imagining like me with the vampire tee, the football slash soccer helmet on, and the axe on her hand. But there's also the spike thing though. That could go with the vampire. But but I think I like the image of her wearing it all together with the helmet though. What do you fishies think? That was really the first thing that came to mind, just imagining me with all that on. Hi, Victoria! Hi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, what do you fishes think? I think I'm gonna go with the helmet actually. I think I might go with the helmet. Helmet, how are you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing actually a lot better today. I'm just tired. Same, to be honest. I woke up, it was 5 a.m. today. It's your Pokemon rival, it is. I should play some more Pokemon. Victoria, the Pokemon rival. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the helmet instead of the spike thing. It's functional. I really hope we get like an image or something of her or using all the things. You weren't there. Actually, I want to make Jinya VIP. Can I? I think I still have slots, so it should be fine. There you go. You wish I was your rival, I'd let you win. No, it was the Pokemon rival version of you. Would have let me win though. He's very evil. It's like a altered version of you. He's not me then, I'll bonk him. That came from when me and hubby were playing Pokemon together. The Fire Red one. We both named the rival Factory. He's pretty sassy. Always calling me stinky and stuff. I'm pretty sure he called me stinky a couple of times. I'm pretty sure about it. Find anything good? Football helmet! Oh, you sure you want that? Did I finally find something you want? Well, I mean, it's cool, you take it. I will not become Anakin. I'll transform into Luke and save you. Maybe you've been stinky. No! I'm not stinky. I'm not stinky. No stinky. But thank you for not turning into the dark side and saving me. Water cat, no stinky. No. Don't ask hubby though. He might agree. But it's not true. I'm not stinky. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it was actually made with a free program that is pretty new at the moment. It's called VTuber Kit. And it's really nice because it has like a whole thing that you can throw stuff at me, and the hat pats thing. The hand pets actually have an animation. It's pretty cute. I really liked it. It's your boat, it's your garbage. You can have it. No, that's fine, mate. No, I think you should have it. No, mate, you take it. Take it. I don't want it. Neither do I. Take it. It's yours. God damn it. You take the effing helmet. No. You go straight to hell. What's happening? What just happened? Bitch, I'm scared. I I think May is being possessed or something. Are you okay? Yeah, sorry I yelled. Me too. Why is my model dying sometimes? It just dies. Wait, what if I... That might help. You happy with your helmet? Yeah, it's functional. What even happened? May's kind of scaring me now. Any more bats to get rid of? Nah, they don't come back this far to sleep. They fly around a good bit back there though. Unless you clean them off before you get here. Where even are we? Almost to the far platform. Oh wow, is that where we're going? Well, you got rid of most of the bats back there. So maybe we can make one last stop. At the big one. The big one? I think God I wasn't down here when the flood hit. The river jumped, right? Yeah, flood was bad enough. River just up and moved. Has something to do with the reservoir too, I forget. I guess it was a while ago. Weird to think that rivers keep move. I didn't know that could happen. Well, they're always moving, kid. Okay, Victorina, thank you for the lurk. 20 years ago, 20 years old. You're just usually moving in one direction. No one really prepared for when it stops doing what it's always been doing. Alright, here we are. That's kind of scary. Is that true? The rivers move? The big one. Can't wait to see the big one. Big boy. Wow. This looks like something I dreamed. Or something. It's familiar some ways. Back then, they thought the trolleys would stay on the track. Come a big flood. But nah, they went right along with the water. Bobbing up and down. Crashing into big piles like this. Jeez. Can't fix something like this. What are you gonna do? Dam up the river? Dig this whole thing out? Nobody got that money. Nobody got that time. This is like visiting some place beyond the grave. Like where you go when you die. Some folks did die down here. Oh yeah. Oh no. Are they ghosts? You gonna go look around? Have to say, not much back this far usually. Most of wash is in from side channels. Gets caught up back where we came from. Yeah, I think I'll still look around. We might find another piece of our costume. It's very dark though. What is this? Wonder what this used to lock up. Was it a lock? Really old lock. Pretty key. Someone brought this to keep something safe. Or secret. Do I want to take this? No. Let's see. I just drunk now. It's just drunk now. I got nothing to walk up anyways. Yeah. Let's see what meal it is. Yes. Wow. Wonder if this still works. Should probably clean all of the mud out of it first. Do I want to take this? Yes. It's really pretty. It should have something to appreciate it. Someone to appreciate it. Yeah. Can I go into the water though? Jumpy jump. Yeah, I think it's a tuba. It doesn't really go with that our outfit, but maybe. We don't even know what's going to happen with all the stuff we're getting, but I'm just envisioning like we're making a costume or something out of all of it. Find anything good? Horde. What's a horn? Scare our victims before we axe them. Yes. It's perfect. Looks like a pack horn, maybe. I'm gonna clean it out. Maybe play it. Or at least make some noise. Good plan. It's real pretty. Shame to leave it down here. You rescued it. I'm a hero. I'll call the papers. May is the real hero of the horn. Here we are. Wow. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Can we talk to them again? No. Okay, bye. Thank you for the ride. It was fun. Oh. So that's it. That's the other mural. It's all... Yeah. Yeah. Basically the only thing back here that survived the flood. I just think it's nice that it's not gone. Yeah, I guess. Forgotten maybe, but not gone. I don't know. Give me a sec, fishy. Okay. Well, not forgotten yet. I wonder if in like 500 years, some archaeologists will find it and wonder what it meant. Sometimes I think in 50 years no one will know what it meant. Places can't control how they're remembered. They just hang out and then fall apart. True. You okay, May? Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm just gonna look for a minute. Take your time. I still can't move. Oh. Ah, thank you. I just drank all my water. I think I'm gonna go grab a water bottle. I'll go grab it really quick. So I can drink more water because I actually need it. So I'll be right back really quick. One sec. Okay, I'm back. New water bottle. There you go. I can still talk with them. Oh no, the lag is back. Oh no. Thanks for joining me. That was great. I could totally do this as a job. Oh no, a competitor. Competitor. That's what I meant. I'm gonna get me a boat and go find some trash and sell it to rich folks. Hi! Hi, Lamanya! Welcome to the stream! I hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. That's the spirit. Take care. You too, good luck. We need to leave the lag. Bad lag. I actually need to go feed our children. We need to go feed them. Yeah, it's just on there that is really laggy for some reason. Oh, we're on the other side now. Let's see if... I always forget his name. Angus? You have special eyes? Nice. Wiggly eyes. So, I said I could, like, take you up to the park. Oh, true! We need to investigate. You did indeed. You ready to go? Not right now. I want to go see their stuff. And also feed our children. Is this their apartment? Oh, it is, okay. I don't think I can go there right now. Cause they're both at work. Okay, Mizui needs this. What's up, kid? How's it, Snacky Fox? Ah, thank you! Hunk! Thank you for the headpats. How's it, Snagging Falcon? Just kicking it. Drank too much chocolate milk and I was throwing up. Oh no. Then the light bulb delivery came. Had to sign for it while puking. That doesn't sound like a good situation at all. Geez, you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Just flew too close to the sun. The chocolate milky sun. So what's up? I just sang a hello. You up for it? Yes. Let's do this again. Yes, yes. Destruction. How do I... Oh, okay. Ah, no! I messed it up. I know his tricks now. Well! Me get it together? The bat used the bat to hit it, but I did! How dare you! You got me. I think I'm failing all of them. He's throwing them too far. Oh, there you go. I don't trust you. No! How dare you? Ha! I was prepared this time. I love how the cans have a F on them. Attack the bulb planet. No, I missed it. Wow. Well, out of bulbs. I think I just hit like two of them or something. At least I got 2 cans. I'm pretty happy with that. This is a magical place. It sure is. So, what's up? Just say hello. Cool. So... I'm pretty sure we now have to choose either a Grenya or a Angus now. Because we need to choose a location to go. There's a park and also the other thing that I forgot what it was. And I didn't really read what Grenya said. Can't believe they just left the band stuff in there. What if someone steals it? What if the building falls down? I should start taking Greg's bass home. Just, you know, in case. Oh, they left all of it there. Let's see what Bianya is doing. How she's doing. Hello, Bia. Hey, Mai. I think I'm gonna burn this place down. Oh, cool. But also, maybe it might have consequences. We could take the insurance money and, like, not do this. What if you get caught? I saw a show where they caught someone doing that. You're going to burn this place down for me. Oh, cool. But also, maybe I go to jail. No, you have no motive. No one would suspect. So, work's not going well. Is that a no? Okay, I'll actually do it. Please don't actually do it. Okay, fine. But it would be fun. Don't do those things, kids. Do you want to check out the graveyard? Oh, there's also the graveyard. I think I want to go with Grenya today. I want to go with Grenya. But first, let's feed our kids. Our hungry children. Okay, let's do this. Ah, it's right there. Can I get there? No. Ah! Yeah. Wait, did the alert? Oh, there you go. Nya, 1, 2, 3, nya, ありがとう。nya, 1, 2, 3, nya, ありがとう。There you go, Ayuzuya. Plastic flowers are like super depressing for some reason. Dead flowers are less depressing than plastic ones. Really? I don't think that. I actually like dried flowers and stuff. Oh, Mallard. Probably left here by the Possum Springs Chamber of Commerce. Forgotten. But I found you. And I know you're here. And still, springtime terror. Okay, let's feed our children. Alright, my little miracle rats. Time to nom nom. Oh, there's more. Show up. There you go. Oh, there's so many of you. Someday you won't need me anymore. And you'll leave. Well, I even recognize you on the street as we pass each other. I love you, miracle rats. Pat pat the miracle rats. I hope they don't bite me though. I wonder. Oh wait. Huh. Wonder if someday we'll be able to get that door open. Okay, now let's go to Greg. Our best friend. Best boy. Happy jump. Do you wanna check? Do you wanna check out the historical society? Rock on, dude. The historical society. Sorry we crashed. It's okay. Is your bike okay? Yeah, I can fix it. I'm handy. It's too bad you didn't get run over. It's too bad you didn't crash into a train. It's too bad your corpse didn't get eaten by scavengers. They always do this. It's too bad you didn't get eaten by scavengers alive. So that's it, huh? Yep. Never been out here before. Me neither. Oh, I thought you had a plan. Who needs a plan? We're just breaking into an old house. Crimes. Yep. It looks kinda, exactly like a haunted house. Yeah. That's how this game is, I think. This game throws you like these things all of a sudden. Like, I'm pretty sure in the first stream, We were just hanging out, eating pizza. We walked out of the pizza place, and there was just an arm on the middle of the street. That's like the best way to describe this game is just an experience. But I love it though. Yeah. Like this one and that one movie. Like this one in the cover of the book. Figure in the Hall. That title. Yeah, I know. Big old house. This place looks exactly like it. Well, you're looking for a ghost, right? Yeah. Well, whoever this is, maybe we'll get some info here. It's not like a person, dude. It's a ghost. Ooh, right, well, I bet you can interrogate a ghost, though. They can do it. Let's go find this ghost. A ghost key. Actually, I really want to play Phasmo someday again. Greg? Yo, where are you? Hey, where are you? Over here. Oh. This is very spooky. Are we gonna get caught by the ghost? Oh yeah! Found the basement doors. No, not the basement. What? Stop yelling. Why are you talking like that? If you take to instead of it harder. What? For someone, for example, a goat. I'm trying really hard to say it like that, but I hear that you're speaking. I don't think that's how that works. I have no idea what you're saying here. Okay, we're trying to be stealthy, right? Okay, I get what you're saying. Thank you. I'm not going to do that. Okay. What would make it like harder to understand or something? We're fine, nobody's here. No lights on, doors are locked. So how are you doing this? You're going to hold the flashlight while I pick this lock. You can pick locks. I totally forgot. Yeah, dude. This is kind of amazing. Awesome. I don't know, I can't read. So I'll just go with whatever comes out of my mouth. It sure is. Crimes, dude. Crimed, dude. Yeah, you wanna shine the light down here? Yes. Cool, thanks. I don't trust this though. Ah! What was that? Oh my god, what was that? Exactly? Nothing. Hey, more light, please. I don't trust this. It's just full beat. There's someone there. I'm gonna catch them. This is actually scary. WTF? Oh, there's something up there. Told you. Alright, let's finish this. Also watch my back. Basically, do both. That's what I've been doing. I can't see anything though. Hey, you up there? That actually made me jump. That was so scary. Please sleep. Friggin'. Ow. Are you okay? Owl attacks are bad though. They can really harm you. I think so. That was dangerous. I didn't know owls attacked like that. What was his effing deal? So we're in the basement. What are we exactly looking for, by the way? The thing I read said that sometimes when someone stays late, they hear weird things. It's something called the map room. And in some off-limits areas. Technically, all of this is an off-limits area right now. True, dude. True. He's spooky. Dude, is that like 2 elevators? And not like old ones? Locked 2. Geez, maybe this place is all elevators. Weird, why would you have 2? One for the ghosts, one for the normies. Private rooftop ghost party. Private rooftop ghosts party. Why is this hard to say? With the ghost pool? Wow. I hope I get squished by the elevator. I hope your head gets stuck in the elevator, in the door, and gets chopped off. Oh my god. I hope you fall down the elevator shaft. I hope you get trapped in the dark elevator, filled with water, and an angry shark. Holy crap, dude, that's shivers. Okay, here we go. That was a little too much, mate. Looks pretty empty and dark. Hey, where's the flashlight? Crap. Did she drop it? Oh no. I left it outside. Dude, you are being attacked by an owl. Alright, well, I can see okay. Me too. Let's look around. I don't like these red lights all over the place. There's an elevator and stairs. Closed for insurance purposes. Caution, stairs not for climbing. These stairs are original to the house and are not functional at this time. What the hell are non-functional stairs? So are we just supposed to like levitate? I'll check it out. Elevator number 3. Looks like it's not locked either. I wouldn't trust an elevator in a place like this. Elevators for miles, dude. Yeah, this is weird. I'm really scared of being locked in an elevator, fishies. It's like a big fear of mine. I don't like them. Like when there was actually one time when me and hubby like were in the holidays together. The place had like 2 elevators, kind of like in the basement of this house. Like normally there's 2, right? And one of them, like, I was alone. I went shopping alone, and I came back, and I pressed the button to go to the apartment. And the elevator didn't stop at the floor it was supposed to stop. It was so scary. It just kept going. And I was like alone, panicking. What do I even do? The elevator isn't stopping. But then it stopped at the last floor, so I just got out and called the next like the other elevator. Went back. I never trusted that elevator again. I kept using just the other one. It was very scary. I really don't like elevators. They're bad. But I think there was something else that happened with the other one that I also didn't like. That was kind of sketched out about it. But it was better than the elevator that didn't stop at my floor. And I'm pretty sure I pressed the right button. Because when me and hubby went to it again, he was like, "Nah, it's gonna be fine. You probably pressed the wrong button." But we went there and it happened again. But that time I was alone, so it wasn't as bad. And I knew what was going to happen. But still, that's really scary. I really don't like elevators. Especially like old elevators. I don't trust them. Don't trust you. No. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go? Why do I have to go first? It's your ghost. Okay, fine. It's not even real. What? Dude. Oh no. What the hell was that? I don't know. Is someone here? No, lights off, doors locked. No cars outside. Okay, so do you want to go back? Do you have your knife? Yeah. I didn't check the I didn't check the other option, but that's a good option. Yeah. But it won't work if it's a ghosty though. You can't stab a ghosty. Okay. Wait, is the assumption that I'm gonna stab someone? Is that the plan now? No, I mean just in case. Self-defense. I mean, the basement door locked behind us. Oh, right, crap. Gonna have to find another way out too. Hold on, let me add that to the list. Map room, forbidden zone, find a way out. This is complicated. Crimes. Why did they do this to themselves? So are we just gonna randomly explore the houses. The house. Oh hey, Possum Massacre. Oh nice. You remember this, right? I don't know, sorta. Well, cool though. Just like the whole strike thing, and how other people joined them. And even when the bosses went to insult soldiers, they were like all united and like could not give one shit. Yeah, it's the best story, dude. Still makes me like proud and angry. Bosses are bad, dude. Bosses are bad. Weird how like we're all supposed to look up to like bosses just in general. Like even bad ones. Yeah, I refuse. Extremely ditto. What does that even mean, like saying ditto? Oh well, nothing weird here. Educational even. I feel like we're getting smarter. My brain is still huge as it is, dude. Gonna pop. Is that if that happens, I'm leaving your headless corpse here. Ha ha ha. We'll be so we'll be so freaked out in the morning. Nice. Oh, it was there, right? Pretty sure I read it wrong, but oh well. Oh, Ronald, I'm going to open this room for the day. Ah! I say, this chap's brain appears to have burst. Bring them up, won't you, Ronald? Another elevator. Holy crap, is this elevator number 4? How? Why? Granddad would be complaining about local tax dollars right now. What's that? That is not cool. Maybe it's like someone left a phone here and that's probably that. Probably. Crimes. All the crimes. Was that like a sound of something falling down the shaft of the elevator or something? That's scary. We were in 3 before, right? This is 4. So going up. I'm guessing. Oh, there's another one now. You're kidding me. Elevator number 5. Wait, that's right. Locked. I think this is as high as we're going without picking some locks, so... Oh crap. You're kidding me. Drop the lockpick stuff back. Oh no! You are kidding me. I was being attacked by an owl! Okay. Sorry. Can you like improvise? I need some pliers. And you got a paper clip? I know. Who walks around on Earth today is who walking around on Earth today is carrying a paper clip? Nobody. So like, okay, just so I get this straight now. Shoot. Map room, forbidden zone, find a way out, find pliers, find paperclip. I think that's it. This is so stupid. This is like work. This is all work. Oh no. Did you hear that? Yeah. Didn't sound like a person. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Sounded like some sort of like monster or something. Okay, well, let's hurry. And we're walking into danger right now. Because I'm pretty sure the sound came from here. Oh, oh hey, it's my neighborhood. And the highway. Know him, Panther, though. Must be old. Oh wait. We're in the map room. Maybe that's one of the weird stuff people hear in the map room. Well, let's be extra careful. Okay. Crimes. Crimes. There's the graveyard. And the building we're in right now. Spooky. Like we're being watched. Hey, it's my neighborhood. Wow, there's a tiny you in there, I bet. Whoa, that's... Sorry, that like made me dizzy. I'm dangerous. Dancing moves? Did my model die again, like leaned over? But thank you, Svenja. I'm glad you like my dance moves. Good old Tawny Sentry. Tawny center, the center of our Tawny. Quite. Oh, I think that's the old foot donkey. In the woods your ghost guy ran into? Yep. He sure gets around for a dead guy. That he does. So now we have the whole map. Oh, that's cute. Oh no. Ah, is it working? It is. I accidentally touched the cable for the camera and it kind of did the Windows noise. That creepy noise again. Is this room in this room? Oh. It's him! Ah! 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 Wait. Ah, it's alive, but... It looks like an animatronic or something. Geez, that thing's ugly. Well, this was the source of the noise, I guess. Mystery solved. Wait, no. If it was making that noise, that means that someone was in here while we were walking around. Oh. Shit. Yeah, let's maybe go. No, we have to find stuff. Oh, stuff? Dude, we're gonna get tasered or something by a big bulking historical society employee. Whatever, I am blaming you if this goes bad. Fine. Fine. I'm sorry, dude. Me too. I'd never turn you in. Me either. Crimes. Crimes. Best crimes, buddy. Partners in crime, that's what I meant to say. Hey, check it out. Toolbox. We can get the pliers here. Repair guy must have left for the night. Halfway through fixing him. And hey, some pliers. Nice. Oh, cool. Oh, I was thinking we'd never find them and just like starve in here. Don't be people here in the morning. Alright. So we need a paperclip. I'm sure there's a paperclip somewhere in this place. They probably have like an office or something. Probably with like 9 elevators in it. Probably. So you found some spooky stuff. So we're going down now, right? Was there something here? No, it doesn't have shoes. Alright, there's nothing here. Do you want to see it? I could try to show you. Okay, let me move it. Here you go. Just socks. Just socksies. Okay, now I need to go back to how it was. Here you go. Did you like my socks? Pneumonia. So I'm guessing we need to go down again. Yeah. Yeah. So, is there another floor or something? Maybe we can go to the basement? No. Huh. Maybe there's something new here? Yeah, it must have, maybe. No. What was that sound? So go down. Oh, there you go. Other people go on the weird ghost hunting adventures. And they're looking for like cool shit. Okay, well, yeah, let's find a paperclip. Big ass stapler. Donut Wolf receipt. Ride that chariot Nancy. Pictures of a dang hound dog. One of these little hula girls. Pictures of some dang kids. Found one! Alright, so we got the stuff. Let's get the elevator open and we'll see what's upstairs. gonna guess it's like 12 more elevators. Like a what with the teal? With that teal? Oh, you mean in the room? A cloak? There's something else? Apparently not. So let's go back and get the elevator open. Yay, crimes. Yay for crimes. Can we go back here? No. Where was the elevator again? Was it up? It might be up. Oh yeah. Here it is. Alright, we ready to go? Yeah, for sure. How do we even pick lock an elevator though? Does it like have a little keyhole? Gonna get to work. I'm gonna like break out the country jail someday with these skills. Dude, what are you going to jail for? Probably something like this, honestly. Oh, like there's a keyhole. Dude. You need to hurry. What? Someone's coming. Oh no. They're in the hallway downstairs. Crap, okay, I'll have it done in oh god. Dude. The elevator. Shit. Shit. Hurry. There, I got it. Oh no. Go. But what in the person? Hurry. Quick, hurry, so they don't have cookies or milk. Oh no. That's the worst. Not having cookies or milk. How could they? Oh shit, are we in the basement? Oh, okay. Oh hey, that's where the elevator goes. This elevator. Yeah, so this doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, a cat clock. What was I saying? Oh, but like, wasn't the person in the elevator next door hear the other elevator going down? They probably would. Maybe like, thank you, Svinya. This elevator is for loading things for the map room, and like they use the other one to avoid the stairs. But even then, dude, none of this makes sense. Stretch. Yeah, my back actually needs that. Thank you. I need to adjust a little pillar in my chair. pillow thing. Wait. I need to adjust some stuff on my chair. Okay, there you go. And now I feel a little bit more comfy. A pillow shit? Oh no, what? I mean to sit on? No, it's like I know that those gamer chairs that come with the pillow that kind of supports your back, like your lower back. It's kind of like that. I also have like a head pillow. It's okay. Head pillow, but I'm kind of short to get it right, and I can't really get it any lower, so I can't really use the head pillow. Too short. Does look like whatever that is following us down here. Whatever, not whoever. Whoever. Are you coming around on this ghost thing? Ghosts don't use elevators. So why? So a ghost can walk upstairs or something? But elevators are quit of the question? Out of the question? So the question I have is, where does that one go? Okay. Crimes? Crimes. Let's go, crimes! Okay, just gotta pick this. In the dark. Gee, sorry. It's cool, Oh no, not again! And we still don't have the cookies or milk. Shit. I'm gonna keep picking. You see if we can get out to the back. Okay. Stuck. We are so screwed. I'm working. Oh no. Maybe here? No. It's locked. Something locked it. Someone. We can go back upstairs? Actually, no. We're just gonna get chased around in a circle. By whatever it is. Whatever it is. Whoever it is. Dude. And... got it. We don't know where this is gonna go. Got any better ideas? Dude, clearly I don't. Oh no. This is going very wrong. They have an elevator that goes from the basement to the attic, with no stops in between. What the actual crap? Quick, let's find a way out. We need to hide though. There's probably no way out here. I found a window. Oh, nice. I think there's a fire escape. Window doesn't open though. Yeah, I think so. I'm feeling good so far. So I'm still going to go, or so I need to find something. What was that? Was there a door there? Oh my god! What is this place? Forbidden Zone. It must be. Are they like starting like a weird art museum? This is bad art. This is weird. It's art, dude. What the? No, this is familiar. Wait, that's from her dream, right? That's from her dream. She dreamt of a dragon like that. How do I know this? Shit, dude. The elevator. Why do I know this painting? Dude, come on. Grania just broke the window. The elevator's coming back up. Hurry. I know. That was very weird. And that animatronic thing, didn't it look like just like the ghost thing we saw before? Nope. Greg, where did you go? The steps just ended. You gotta jump. Ow. You believe me now? I believe we always got caught by a security guard or something. No, I'm telling you, I can like feel it. Okay, fine, ghost security guard. Sorry about all this. You crashed your bike, got mauled by an owl, broke through a window, and jumped off a fire escape. Nah, dude, it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing. Then it was something? That kinda made me confused. You're a really good friend, Greg. Psst. Crimes. Crimes. Not crimes! Bad art, no clues, chased by ghost. Greg rules, okay. The boat was called Junebug. That's cute. We still have how many pages to fill? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I came by a Netflix movie trailer. Are you watching a movie? I also have a bunch of spaces that we're probably gonna fill up. Like underneath the mom. And up there. The arm. Hey, Dad. Oh, I actually got it right. I was just saying, hey, Dad. Hey, you. You okay? Yeah, weird night. You look really worn out. Yeah. Geez, I'm sore tonight. Need a back brace or something. How do you do it? Do what? Always running and jumping around all crazy. Oh, Cuphead Season 2, nice story. Ah. Nice. There is like movies of Cuphead, right? I never watched them, but I heard that they exist. Is it like a movie or a series or something? I don't know, I mean, I'm really out of shape. I don't think I've ever been in shape. I used to be, but that was because of my work, my job. Your job doesn't require much like that. Yeah. Okay, go to bed, you. Will do. Good night, Dad. Best dad. Is there anything new around the house, I wonder? Probably not. It's a series? Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like an actual movie or just a series. Because I heard about it a while ago. I should watch it actually. That's a good thing for me to watch as a point. Yeah. And there's nothing new. Let's go to our room. One day. Ah, I'm gonna sneeze. I've been sneezing a lot today. Hey Mia, you awake? I very much am. Don't bills and eating a doing bills and eating a grilled cheese. What's up? Well, went to the historical society. Thank you. Oh, how was it? We definitely were chased around by a ghost. Really? Hold on, I'm texting Greg to confirm this. Why do you need to confirm it? Don't you trust me? Sorry, I need a second opinion. Ryan says it was probably a janitor or something. Okay, I'm going to bed. Don't go to sleep angry. You'll have bad dreams. Thanks. Good night, May. Hey, hey, hey. Yo, yo, yo. How are your shins? Oh, they're fine. I jumped off second story fire escapes all the time. No, actually, they hurt like balls. So, anyway, did you find what you were looking for? I think he found us. We found lots of stuff. The map thing, the scary robot, the weird bad art in the attic, the scary amount of elevators, and the ghost. Ah! That was very good timing. The janitor that was working on that historical robot guy. Gregor! Listen, I know janitors exist, so that means there's like a zillion% more chance it was a janitor and not a ghost. I'm glad you like it though. I felt it, dude. I'm asking Angus if that could happen. He's not answering. Alright, I'm gonna get some sleep. Thanks for going with me tonight. Crimes, dude. Crimes. Nice crimes. Should we try to play the game thing? Actually, oh, we have the Dracula tea and everything we got that day. The horn thing that definitely looks like a tuba or something. The axe and the thing, the helmet. That's really nice detail that they added that. Bedtime? Yes. Sleepy, sleepy. Spooky stuff is happening. Oh. Why is it so dark I can't see? I wonder what's going to happen tonight. Oh, there's a way up. Oh, I can't go there. Okay. That's very pretty though. Oh. Is that a giant cat? A giant Nicklea? Hello? Can you talk? Yes. For some reason, you're the first thing here I've thought to talk to. Are you God? No. Oh. So, seconds ago, little creatures are coming. And they are asking if I am God. And I am asking that God is what God is. And they are telling me. And I am not this God. And this God is nowhere. Well, you can't see God. Well, that's what when fate comes in, I guess. Little creatures are explaining fate. And moments ago is the beginning. And I am here when in here now. And there is nowhere for God to be hiding. So what am I doing here? Monstrous existence. No, I mean, what am I doing here? What are you? What are these other giant animals? Have I been seeing ghosts? They were like bits of the world. I think I am on a train, but it was like a town. I was on a train. It's all I lost it. Ah. Thank you so much, Hazinga. 15 months. Wow. Over a year of the adorable work. Let's go. Ah. Yay. Been so long now. Thank you so much. Okay, so the great beast is walking through the sands, and they are climbing into the air, and now they are making a tear, and now they are gone, and now you are here. A tear? with their hooves. They are making a tear. Little creatures are wandering through the air, and they are dragging in places and echoes of lives. And they are asking me about God. My head hurts. I am going to tell you something, little creature. You are swimming further and further out to sea, and beyond are things blind and terrible. And I am showing you now. Are those ants? They looked kinda like ants or something. Ah! Oh God, oh God! They are blind, but they are seeing you. And you are coming to them. After this, you are not returning here. I am climbing into the air and closing the sky. Why? I am tired of speaking with little creatures. I am tired of speaking of God. Okay. I will tell you a second thing. There is a hole at the center of everything, and it is always growing. Between the stars, I am seeing it. It is coming, and you are not escaping. And the universe is forgetting you, and the universe is being forgotten. And there is nothing to remember, not even the things beyond. And now there is only the whole. So, does anything mean anything? This is not a question worth answering. What about my house, home? What about my friends? What about trees in the fall and about the leaves? So, soon they are dying. Soon they are rotting. Your autumns. And your autumns are not caring if you are existing. Your autumns are monstrous existence. Then why am I here, goddammit? Why was I chosen to see all of this? Where is this going? Little creature, you are not chosen. There is no one to choose you. This is going nowhere. We are not meeting again. And the universe is forgetting you. And I am remembering you. But not because I am caring. The beginning is moments ago. The end is moments away. There is no time to forget. Before all is forgotten. Goodbye, little creature. So everyone is dying? No. This is sad. This is very sad. I actually think I need to be right back for a second. Need to go make sure if they don't need the camera back right now, or is it just later? I also need to stretch my legs, so I'll be right back. Just a second. I might actually grab maybe a snack or something also. So be right back. What? Come back, fishies. Water. Nom nom. Yes, nom nom the water. Makes completely sense. Okay, let's continue this a little bit more. Oh. Got all the messengers. Morning at the pickaxe if you're in the Toddy Center today. I don't even know why I'm saying this. You're in Toddy Center every day. Hi, Cassia. Yes. How are you doing? And welcome to the stream. Yeah, this model is from a free program that I found. And it's pretty nice. It comes with the rigging and everything. Like headpads with animation and throwing stuff at it. I really liked it. I really hope they add more stuff to it though. Cause it's pretty new, so it's kinda limited. Anyway, see you later. Okay. Greg, hey dude. I'm at the old snack Snalcon? Come save me from boredom supreme. Sincerely, Gregory. It's the same one, okay. By the way, if you're interested in the program I used, it's in the credits down below. It's called the VTuber kit. I really like what they're doing with it. Hi, Mama! Oh, we didn't go to the church to see Mama. Honey, you okay? Mornings are tough right now. Are you pregnant? No! Oh, honey, is that why you came home? No, not at all. Sweetie, you can tell me. I've been there. And despite nature's intentions, God came through and blessed us like you. You were a miracle baby. That's me, a miracle. After all the miscarriages, we've given up hope. And then there you were. I'm feeling a lot better today. Like a lot better. And here I am now. So, if you're pregnant, I'm not pregnant. I was not in a situation where pregnancy happens. Okay. Thank you for the water. How about you? How are you doing? I just want you to know that you can always come to us with this. Okay, noted. Can we talk about anything else? That's a very awkward conversation. You're okay. I'm glad you're okay. Sure. You know, if you did have a baby, okay, I'm out. Hahaha, okay, sweetie. I'm sorry, I got excited about grandbabies. It's fine. I'll be back later. Love you. Love you too. If it was a boy, you could call him Calvin. Oh God, Mom. If it was a girl, you could call her Trash Baby. Cordelia. Why don't I have the baby and hand it to you? Oh. Okay, bye, I'm leaving. Is there anything else? Okay, no. The most awkward conversations to have with your mom is when she suspects you're pregnant. Hey May, you alright? Yeah, I guess why. You look like you entered the dryer on the wrong setting. Haha, yeah. Long week as well. You wanna hear a poem? Cheer you up? Yes. Life goes on. It feels so long. But I report, life is too short. Haha. Here's another happy one. Life is great, but life is hard. Let's grill hot dogs in the backyard. Thank you, Selmers. They cheer you up? They did. Yay! I forgot how to pronounce that. Cheskov's up there again. He ever, like, dropped that telescope? Oh no, he'd cry his eyes out. He loves that thing more than his kids. He has kid? A kid? Yeah, name's Colin. Visits every once in a while. He is hot as hell. You talk to him? Nah, he works at the same university research place. He's not interested in this. Selmers. They do karaoke at Miller's, but only like twice a week. Should be every night. It should. We should go get food for our children. Our miracle rats. Is it gonna be laggy? Actually, no, it's a little bit still. But it seems like it's a little better though. Wait, I can't get any more? Why no? I want to go check on them though. So like, are you always together? Yeah, I guess. That's cool. Friends are cool. Safer. Safer? Yeah, like the buddy system. Safer in numbers. You're a little paranoid, you know that? Kid, you don't even know. Anyone hear anything about anyone around here missing? Yeah, yeah, actually. There's some girl I know online. She haven't been on since Harvest. Okay, well, I think we might need a bit more than that. Okay. Is she from here? I should ask my aunt. Some place called Mulvey? Mulvey? I know someone from Mulvey. You know someone from Mulvey? Yeah. Do you know where Mulvey is? Do you know what Mulvey is? No. Heard about Mulvey. My dad drives a bread truck. Mulvey used to be one of his stops. What happened? He doesn't stop there no more. They had to pay some other guy to do it. Sounds about right. What's Mulvey? I'll take you out there this weekend. Don't. It'll be fine. We'll just drive though. Drive through. I need to go get back in the sun now. Bye. I'm sad that we can't get any more pretzels for our children. Okay, let's go talk to Gregna. Best friend. Sup, duder? Hey. How you holding up? Surviving? Had the weirdest dream last night. Really? I saw some space bugs. No, not space bugs. Like, not bugs. And not in space. Like things beyond bugs. In some place beyond space. I fell asleep on the couch watching Judge Katie. Oh, awesome, she's the best. She really is. She takes no crap. Boy, you ain't lying. So what's up? Just checking in. I checked D. Maybe let's hang out with Angus today. Maybe we could go to the park with him. To investigate. If you can still go there. Hey May. Hey dude. Today, what's up? Totally what's up? Nothing. You okay? Yep. Okay. Sorry, don't mind me. Huh. So that was like a choice. I can't go there anymore, I guess. Let's go see Bia though. Hey Bia, hey. You're right, you seem down. Oh, it's nothing. Stuff. You wanna talk about it? Nah. Okay. Oof, what are you up to today? Wandering around town, whatever you want to do. Have fun. Ah. I kinda want to go hang out with Gregna again. They're so fun to just hang out together. Just chaos and destruction. I wonder if there's like probably different paths, right? If you just hang out with Greg and just hang out with Bia. But I've been doing a little bit of both though. So what's up? Let's hang out. Yeah man, let's roll. Our boy. Yep. So this is how I built them. With the bottle and a butcher knife. Our boy is not looking good. Yep. Anyway. So what are we doing tonight? I don't know, we have Bia's car. Oh really? We should go to the Donut Wolf. Oh yeah. I haven't been since I got back. I need some of those slammer cakes. They have pancakes now too, for some reason. Oh! Hey, Captain Donut Wolf. Oh, Angus Nya is here. What? They got pancakes now. What's wrong with him? Fine. Right the chariot to Donut Hell. Ow! Buttons. And that's all the people I've kissed. You reached 7? That's 2 people. Kinda. 1.5. Whatever, like your average is any better. Angus, you've been really quiet. Sorry. You okay? We're gonna get pancakes. What's wrong with Angus now? He doesn't seem right. Hey Angus. Angus. Hey. Gonna get them flapjacks. Angus. Paging Dr. Jackson. Dr. Flap Jackson. Please report to my belly. Okay, yes, pancakes. Dude. God damn it. What? Did we get a flat tire? I'm pulling over. No! Donut Wolf. Me. We'll get there. We'll push the car. Okay, you all stay in here. Because it's a flat, you don't drive on a flat. Why? Yeah, why? You just don't. It messes up the wheel or something. How do you know so much about cars? You can fix it. With what? We gotta get some sticks? We're gonna get some sticks? That's silly. No, I mean, people fix tires. It's a thing people do. It's a thing people do. When they have a goddamn tire. Guys, why are you being such a dick? Why am I the one that has to be the responsible one? Guys, what me? Don't yell at me. Ugh, I'm gonna wonder. Fine. Okay. Wonder what happened. Why is he such in a bad mood? So, what are we doing? Well, I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do. We could call someone? Oh, do we suddenly carry phones? Cause there's magically signal now. In this piece of shit town. Jeez. Okay, well. Maybe I'll find a tire or something. Okay, what can fix a flat tire? Sticks, rocks, leaves, wood, dirt. Maybe I can whittle a wrench out of a log. Wonder if I could like train an owl to do owl tricks. No, focus me. One sec, fishies. Okay, I'm back, sorry. Jeez. Look at these woods. This is like the perfect place to dump a body. The thoughts that me have. That's tough to find. Good body dumping woods. Could go see if there's any bodies in there. Is there anything like the car? Victoria! Thank you so much for the raid! Hi! Welcome, raiders! Thank you so much! What happened? Nya, ichini-san, nya, arigato! Thank you so much, Miss Shinya, for becoming a fishy. Thank you, welcome. This is Factory Raid. We're here to pillage and plunder, hide your candies. Oh no, not my candies! Welcome. By the way, I'm Nami for the new ones here. We don't pillage me. You don't? You're gonna press a button. I'm being bullied. Yeah, today I'm trying out this new model. It has a whole thing of throwing things. It's very that a nice button. Doesn't have a cooldown, by the way. To random things, yes. Not a poop. No. It doesn't have a cooldown. Oh, thank you. I'm actually still wearing them. They're pretty comfy, actually, even with the headphones and everything. It's actually surprising, cause I haven't worn earrings in a while, and I remember using them with headphones. It was horrible. Felt like they were stabbing me or something. But thank you. I'm really glad you like it. I actually still need to do some adjustments, I think. Because I saw in the program that I used, I actually did her today in a program I found called the VTuber Kit. And I saw that you can customize some little things, including the throwing objects. I actually need to think about what I'm gonna do for the throwing objects, because you can change the images. And I love how I brought the raiders from my stream to Factory stream, and now we're here to raid Nami. Yay. Yeah, welcome everyone. By the way, what did you stream? Oh, wait, I forgot. There you go. What did you stream? Trackmania. What is that game? I don't think I ever heard of it. What is that game, by the way? I hope you have had fun though. Just trolling stuff. Imagine if I just pass out from all the things trolling. Can I even make my... Now I'm kind of curious, how can I break the model? It doesn't lean that far. But sometimes I don't know what was happening, that it was leaning really far. Oh no! It's a racing game, but there is an event. Utilizing bugs? Oh. So it's wicked? So, you're saying you had a bunch of fun. Amount of money on them? Sorry to leave so soon, but I'm super tired, Nami. Enjoy your stream, everyone. And be nice, Michi. Michi? Miss. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering your name, so sorry. It's okay, Victorina. I hope you have a good night and go get some rest. I refuse. Hey, Dinkuses. What? There's a spare tire back here. Oh, nice. That's one good thing. I don't know how to, like, do the tire. Otherwise, I'll unredeem your Assassin's Creed. That's alright, I go by many names. Michi, Mischi, Tater Master. Tater Master seems awesome. TT Master, etc. Not the AC, I'll behave. You got him. The Tater Master. Can I help? No. I don't know why Angosnia is such in a bad mood now. Dude. I mean, you're not a bad person, but I do not trust you with any part of this process. Jeez, man. Jeez. He's very salty. Too bad you didn't get partially eaten by a shark. Too bad you didn't get serial killed. Too bad you didn't start doing drugs. And then died from drugs. We tried a weed a while back. Too bad you didn't OD and die from it. By the way, those two can go for days saying stuff like that to each other. Okay, are you two done? Finally here. Yep. Oh yeah. The wolf of the donut. I like the little Furby like stuffed toy on your desk. Oh, thank you. That's actually Paronya. It's a part of my lore. I actually have a video Oh no! For how long has it been muted? No. Oh no. That makes me kind of sad, but like, what's happening to the stream? Like, is my internet going crazy? Oh no. This is weird. Okay. It's back to green now. But how long has it been muted? I don't know. I don't remember the last time I muted it. Did I mute it by mistake? I'm very concerned. I know. Do you know for how long I was silent, Azinga? That's very sad, but oh well. I'm feeling woozy. I guess you're being rude. I'm being rude? We're trying to get out of here, but working our asses off. And you can waltz back into town. Oh, it's okay. I guess I'll check when the stream is done. I think I'm just going to end like the day. Cause yeah, I still need to get dinner. I'm getting hungry. Unsettling Greg is breaking into grocery stores. Abandoned ones. And like stealing car batteries. Abandoned ones. And messing up our already crappy apartment. Hey dude, come on. Wait, how is this my fault? Whatever, I'm eating. You're eating more? Oh, Crips. Oh, sweet Crips. I'm falling into the sky. Oh no. It was all weird colored. Pink usually isn't that color. It was like multicolored. You okay, May? Yeah, no, I haven't really winked. Let's say this one. My mouth tastes like broken dreams. I'm really mad at you two. Why? I hate awkward silences. And I like ruining your lives or something? Just tell me if I am instead of whatever this is. Do you not like me anymore, Angus? Am I like making things No. Should have asked Angus though, kinda. So Angus, I'll take this. Thank you, hun. May you remember my uncle? Cheap farm out past Brittle, out by the interstate? Yeah, kinda. When I was like 8, my parents got sick of me and made me spend like a month there in the summer. And I spent the whole time following him around. Sheep are nice. I got to pet one once. Sheep are real dumb and what they are. One afternoon before dinner, my uncle left me by the pen. And for some reason, I opened the gate. Why? I have no idea. Kids are like sheep. Real dumb. They so are. So a bunch of the sheep basically immediately bolted. And I chased after being all, you dumbass sheep. You tried, but they ran across the field and into the woods. And there was this real steep hill that went down to the interstate. Oh no. What happened? Four got splatted by a semi truck. Some ran back up the hill, but 3 made it out the median and crossed the other side. And they just stopped and got to the bottom of the hill by the road, which was like covered in sheep guts and parts. And we just looked at each other across the interstate, me waving my hands. To run back, got hit by another truck. But the other one, he ran down the hill on the other side, into the woods, and no one ever saw him again. Jeez, dude. What about the tattoo? Yeah. I slooped at the meaning? What? That's awful for you. Poor sheep. But if I was in their position, I'd have run too. And I want to be the one that got away. And I want Angus to come with me. I like failed those sheep. Just like, you know, everything has failed us. That's a bit No one ever denies it. No one tries to talk to you out of leaving here. And yeah, being the only queer people in town sucks. I'm here. You already left once. But I'm back. I can't stay. We can't stay, I guess. And I love Angus. I love both of you. Obviously, in different ways. Thanks for clarifying. We have a plan and we're working our asses off to make it happen. 2 guys, full-time, minimum wage. I have to grow up a bit. I did grow up a bit. May, you have to let me change. Sorry I was rude earlier. It's okay. Remember the time when you almost burned down the school? Haha, yeah. Fireworks, student council poster, just flush. God, that was a good night. Soaked from the sprinklers, running through the parking lot, laughing our asses off. Oh my god, yeah. That was maybe the best night of my entire life. It's one of the all-time greats. Kids still talk about it. That night lives on, man. Well, we can at least be legends. Forever. Well, tonight was a complete bust. I'm sorry. Stop apologizing, Angus. I'm sorry too. It's cool. And I have an idea. Oh yeah? You up for one more big crime? You can come this time, Angus. Do a crime with us. Okay. Aw, Captain Criminal. Let's go. Crimes. Oof. This thing is gonna real freak some kids out. Yeah, dude. You're gonna tell stories about this thing. They'll never know what it is or how it got here. You guys sure you're okay with it? Yeah, this is a good home for it. Leave it for the kids. Let it be a legend. Yeah. Too bad it didn't fall on you. Too bad it didn't get your arm caught in the gears. Too bad both of you don't get trapped in a car after a wreck and explode all over the road and have to be scraped up with the snow shovel. Nice. Decent, Captain. Alright, well, moving on. Yep. Goodbye. Why is it moving? Hi. Hello. Oh wow, are you okay? No. Okay. So what's going on? I don't think I can talk about it. You're gonna have to start talking sometime, kitten. I wish I could. Why couldn't you? Why can't you? I don't even know where to even start. It's just... I've been having these dreams, and I keep thinking I see a ghost. A ghost? And I've had these horrible nightmares that feel really real. I think something really bad is going to happen. And I've been running around all this stupid stuff. And where is it all going? What even is my life right now? I think I patched up some stuff tonight, but like, everyone is on their way somewhere else. And I had that big fight with Mom. It's okay. And that's not even counting the money problems. Yeah, money problems make everything worse, I know it. And I can't do anything about it. I don't even know if I could hold down a job. And how am I even going to survive? And shh, kitten. Take a breath. Okay. Why don't you get some sleep? Can I just stay down here for a bit? As long as you like. Garbo and Malloy. Nice. Malloy. Garbo. Everything about you know the afterlife? I don't have a life as it is. Hey Garbo, do you think there's someone up there watching? Hey, I just hope someone's watching at this time slot. There are the big questions, Garbo. I don't get any bigger, Malo. Are you a church goer, Garbo? Hey, the last time I was in church, they hadn't invented religion. You were making it up as we went along. Okay, so we all think there's a god, right? We should have potlucks. Can't have a church without potlucks. Coming up next, Garble and I contacted it. Bye, Dad. Good night. Let's check the laptop. Hey, Bia, you up? Yes, ma'am. What's up? Nothing. A little sick from Donut Wolf. Yeah, that's why I don't go there. It's so good. How can it be so good and so like mean to you? It's a wild world, me. Anyway, I puked and then we dropped a robot in the woods. Okay, I'm too sleepy to try to decipher that. Go to sleep. I'm going to sleep. Hey man. Hey man. Sorry about like everything. Are you still apologizing? Can we be past that part? Ha, sure. Sorry. I mean, you know. Ha 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 ha. Night, tutor. Night. Show me. I think I might end the stream before going to bed, and next stream will do that. Cause something might happen differently, and I really need to end the stream now. It's already 8:30, almost 8:30. So yeah. Hey, what? Legends. Okay. Save and exit the title. Okay. Chat screen. Oh no! Wait, I moved it. I'll fix it. Oh, I had to make it smaller, right? I forgot. Okay, that's okay. Ah, stretch. Stretch. Okay, let's see if we have someone to raid right now. Only Tina is streaming. We should raid her. Raid the Ichi. Okay, raid. What is she doing, by the way? Let me check. Ah, she's in karaoke. Let's read. Yeah. Start read. I just closed the game while I'm at it. Yeah, fishies, thank you so much for joining me. That was so much fun. And I'm really glad the model worked so well. And if it's just like the trolling thing. Yeah, fishies, thank you so much. I should go rest. And go eat nom nom nom. I hope you enjoy eating our stream when you go. But yeah, love you all so much. Bye.